Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our triple threat steel cage new class match number 3, fans. Where the winner of this match will partner up with Shaolin in our main event beach war.
I just like that he calls himself Danny Sexbang. And now walking in over the legal limit.
Oh yes, Gigantor, pay attention to this beast. This guy is entering a steel cage for the very first time in his life.
He was big enough to hit you with the steel cage. Oh, that's a good song.
This is the Dungeon of Doom theme song.
From what?
WCW, way back in the day. And it turns out that the Dungeon of Doom was designed to end Hulkamania. To end Hulkamania. That was their only purpose, but then eventually that story got kind of stale, and then they would feud with Ric Flair and the Four Horsemen.
Apparently, the Four Horsemen were one of the best stables ever. Sort of.
Well, it was a very unique one. There's not going to be anybody like. There's not going to be any team like that ever.
They're apparently one of like if Austin said that if he could join any team, one of them would have been the Four Horsemen.
Oh yeah.
If he had a chance.
Stone Cold?
Stone Cold.
Yeah, he said that on one of his podcasts, that he always liked the Horsemen. They're one of his favorite teams, and that if he was able to, he would join them.
Meng.
His body and his arms don't match.
Of course they don't match. He's a monster. But from the Isle of Tonga, or as I would say, Tonger.
Let's see.
No! It's this.
Yeah, but his arms.
Yeah, but look at the size of those arms, man.
His arm's not even as long as his afro.
He's too thick for his own arms. They clip it into him.
My God.
Yeah, about the same dimensions as no.
Formerly known as Haku in the WWF, when he used to team up with Andre the Giant.
Holy shit.
And this
That's good.
is Vance Jeremiah. This guy won one match so far, and so did Meng and Gigantor for that matter, but someone's gonna lose. Someone is gonna remain in the cage, and one will escape the cage. Who will it be?
The song works well with how it bobs up and down.
This is an in-game default theme, yeah.
Oh, you mean like an original track?
Yeah,
By Jim Johnson?
probably by Jim Johnson. Or a CFO with a dollar sign on it. It's true, there's a band that plays or composes WWE music, and it's CFO dollar sign. Like they did Kevin Steen's or Kevin Owens' theme song.
Yeah, I don't know if Kevin Owens getting knocked by
Braun Strowman.
the majority of the way.
I'm sure.
And it starts!
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. You may have seen Gigantor and Meng team up on 2 separate occasions, but this is every man, or should I say every man or monster for themselves.
Well, monsters are usually for themselves. They're the monsters.
That's true. They don't really show any alliances. Oh my God. You don't want to get chopped by Haku or Meng. He had some very interesting stories to tell. about Andre the Giant. A lot of moments where they would go to the bars together and how much beer Andre the Giant drank.
Haku or Meng.
Well, yeah.
Ambrose
Or John Moxley. I fucking hate all these damn names. It's the same fucking guy. Oh yeah, Rusev now in WWE. His name is Miro in All Elite Wrestling.
Well, whenever I want to get ready, I shave by looking in the mirror, so I don't know what's so special about that.
He dyed his hair, so he cut his hair, he dyed his hair blonde, but he's got a dark beard, so he looks like a fat Bulgarian Eminem.
Or a reverse Scott Steiner.
Fat Stan? Bulgarian Stan?
Yeah, Bulgarian Stan. Or Bulgarian Steiner. Bulgarian... Freaking Rusev is Miro. Why would he dye his hair blonde? And Haku is Meng.
And Dean Ambrose is John Moxley.
And who else had different names, frig, in wrestling? Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, Earthquake was the Shark, was Avalanche, and by his real name, John Tenta.
Earthquake is Avalanche.
Earthquake is Avalanche and a shark too. A shark! How do you go from Earthquake to Shark? It's beyond me, fans. The Godfather was once Papa Shango, was once Kama,
Was once the Good Father.
and the Good Father. How many names does a fucking wrestler need? My apologies, fans, but it's warped.
There's also Batista. He was he was not the Gladiator.
The Leviathan.
Leviathan.
And he's also not Drax?
He is Drax.
I know I know that in the MCU he's Drax, but it's still Batista.
You would mix the gladiatorial look of him as Leviathan and mix it with the coloring of Drax, so he becomes Drax Leviathan.
Drax Leviathan, I like that one.
Sounds like an old school game boss.
And if Swamp Thing were a real movie, which I know there was once, but
Yes.
a modern Swamp Thing, get Batista to play Swamp Thing. It'll be like Drax all over again, but just more mutated that way.
Batista's going to be the Doom movie.
There's gonna be another Doom movie?
Yeah, it's a Dune.
Dune, like
You know that-
like
that
sand
80s
dunes.
Yes, like that old school 80s movie there, Dune. That was like 14 hours long. Feels 14 hours long.
I think it's because I think that was a TV series.
Oh shit! Meng is uncontested.
The dungeon of doom are trying to escape here. This is not a handicap match. I repeat, not a handicap match, fans. But this is essentially almost like a 2-on-1, where the smallest guy in the ring, Vance Jeremiah, against two monsters among men, and I don't mean Braun Strowman either.
Two men climbing the cage. Vance, the only one to contest him.
Tabarnak. Oh, wait a minute. Gigantor, he's easily he can reach anything
He
far.
was so big, he just brought his hands up to chest height and reached Meng's leg.
Pretty much.
That is scary.
He is almost the same height as Sabine Nabarda. However, I think Sabine might be a little bit bigger now that we've seen him earlier tonight. Big power slam.
Wow, I unlocked Wario.
Wario. Oh, Samoan drop, and the man from Tonga.
Look at that giant climb.
Look at this.
Off the beanstalk.
This ring should have destroyed itself a while ago.
What the hell?
Swinging neckbreaker by Vance Jeremiah.
Just committed suicide.
Yeah.
Murder suicide.
Yes.
Pull him down there, Vance. Show those guys who's boss. Double team DDT.
It's the plan as Richter.
And that throw is destroyed.
You want me to play Ash?
Yeah, see you're gonna lock this.
With more double team. Face jam. Nicely done. Oh, beautiful splash. At this point now, it's anybody's game, and I think Meng is going to try to escape the cage. But there's no way in hell. Ooh. So again, fans, the winner of this match will team up with Shaolin to compete against Black Ninja, and the trainer who represents the winner of this matchup, fans. It could be Tom Sever, Sabina Barda, or Kabuku. Nice Samoan slam there, a Samoan drop.
On a Samoan.
Pretty much. Oh, DDT. And now both Vance and Meng racing to get to the top. Who will escape first?
What's this?
Oh, wait a second. Vance Jeremiah, don't tell me. Don't tell me. I cannot believe this, but Vance Jeremiah just outwitted the two biggest men in the match. Well, let's see the replay of this matchup, fans. Look at that beautiful Samoan drop there by Gigantor. Meng was about to escape the cage. And now, awesome double team backbreaker. Glorious DDT. And this was the ending right here. Vance Jeremiah saw the whole damn thing. And he managed to escape. But for some reason, Gigantor went for Meng. Why didn't he let his partner win and pull Vance Jeremiah out of the equation? That's what I want to know.
We have seen this before. Vance on the outside of the cage as the winner. And now we see history has repeated itself.
Incredible, ladies and gentlemen. That means that Vance Jeremiah will team up with Shaolin. The two smallest athletes in the game are now going to be in the main event against Black Ninja and Tom Sever. Speaking of which, standing by with our senior correspondent Rick Rocker, the respective teachers or mentors for these athletes, Black Ninja and Tom Sever.